I've tried to start this video so many times, I don't frankly want to tell you because it's kind of embarrassing, but welcome back. Thank you for being here. I am just so excited to start up again and get this year going on the right foot. So today we're going to do some goal setting. We are going to look into my future as much as I'm willing to share on the internet. There's just been so much going on. As you can tell, I'm a little bit excited, a little bit scattered. I've been very sporadic lately in the past few weeks. So I think we need to start off with just talking about a few things. Let's catch up with each other. I'm assuming you can tell that the quality of this video is remarkably better than the past ones. And that is actually because I got a camera and I am so grateful. It was a birthday gift. I did pitch in a little bit of money. So this is the first time I'm using it for a full video. I've been filming other parts of other videos, but that's another story. So I've gotten used to it a little bit and I love it. Like, this is insane. I'm watching myself on the viewfinder and I have one of those cameras that flips up. I'll show you a picture, but it flips up so there's this little box around my face that's focusing on me and I can see everything around me. It's not my phone, I'm not doing this, I'm not placing the phone somewhere. So I think we do need to do a draw with me at some point so I can actually play my music. We've tried that in the past and it hasn't gone so well because this is obviously a very key component. What else? Well, obviously my surroundings are different, so I'm probably just throwing you through a loop here, to be honest. You're probably like, what's going on, Avery? I'm actually in my room downstairs. It's not quite finished, and I've been kind of shooting a few shots for the video that I was talking about for months now, that I was filming to document my move into this room, getting everything all set up. I'm super excited for that one. I love this room. It is so quiet down here, if you can't tell. I feel I don't want to say privacy is a big concern for me or anything, but filming this video, I could never do that in one of my old rooms just because everyone could hear you, but I can't hear them, they can't hear me. I mean, everyone is home right now, so I'm kind of on my own little island per se, and I just, I love this room. What else? Everything else in my life is going pretty well. My job and school and everything, and all associated, my friends, they're all amazing. I mean, I feel like so much time has passed, but it's only been 2 weeks. So this pen is actually gonna go to some usage at some point other than pointing at things when I talk to you. But I felt like that was important to kind of ground me and you and explain what we're doing today. So here's the real purpose. My friend Kate, who I'm sure you all know by now, I'm trying to focus on this too, got me this amazing book, and I just looked through it not too long ago because as soon as I saw it and said eyes and flipped through a few pages, I'm like, this is gonna be video content. This is gonna go to good use. And I wanted to do a goal setting video, maybe looking to my future, my 5-year plan, which is actually this book. It's kind of crazy that she read my mind in that way, and I don't know if she read my mind, but she gifted something that was so relevant to what I wanted and I had such a use for, and I was like, that is perfect, thank you, thank you. It's so Avery. So this book kind of brings you through just future aspirations and all associated. I was thinking we could go through the first few spreads, the first few pages, and kind of fill it out. And then there's one not too far in, I think that would be a good ending point. It's just a list for you to make future dreams, or I'm gonna use that as future dreams for this year. And we can go through that and kind of talk about everything. Probably more in general, because I know a lot of them are kind of specific. I've definitely done some forethought, and there's a few things that are very personalized to me that I don't really need spread on everywhere. And yeah, let's get started. I am very excited. So it says, ask questions, make choices, take steps. Today is the day. Life offers itself to us in an endless number of ways, but we seldom see or accept more than a tiny fraction of the exciting possibilities around us. Talks about how the truth is that most of us are busy doing things that we have to do rather than what we want to do or what we should do, and that you have design over your life and you have control. Talks about how this is a planner to create your life and strategize how to get to your dreams. Love that. I would love having a plan to get to those places. And in general, I just think planning is incredibly important. Definitely a planner. I'm not a planner. I mean, whatever is the opposition of that, I'm not that person. I am very meticulous and writing every single thing down that I need to do. I'm a to-do list person every single day, so definitely fits. I just finished reading the second part of this page. And I mean, look at that. That's kind of crazy. I feel like I'm promoting this a lot. The first quote on the next page is, don't say you don't have enough time. You have exactly the same number of hours per day that were given to Helen Keller, Michelangelo, Mother Teresa, Leonardo da Vinci, Thomas Jefferson, and Albert Einstein. Which is extremely true, and I feel like recently, more than ever, I just don't know where my days are going, and that's beyond the fact that all the days literally blend into one, and I could not tell you what day is Monday rather than Friday at this point because they're just kind of all the same. Besides that, I just feel as if like my days are just like going before my eyes and like I'm not getting as much done as usual, which is totally fine, but it's just this strange thing that's been happening, and I'm sure others can relate, and I feel like I wake up and then all of a sudden it's 10 o'clock and I'm going to bed. Alright, here is the next quote from the one and only Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. Here are some examples of lifetime values for the next page, so I'm assuming we're going to be picking some here. Community, family, friendship, love, career, health, wealth, learning, adventure, faith, integrity, art, leisure, creativity, and sustainability. Alright, and then this page asks, here are some questions that will help you identify your lifetime values. Who is the happiest person I know? That one's definitely very easy for me. Who are the two people I like and respect the most, and why? I would say one of them is definitely one of my teachers who literally puts everything into her job. She has so many other things going on in her life, and I don't want to say other teachers don't do the same, because there are teachers who will literally drop everything to help you and they're so committed to their job, but I just feel like she doesn't have limits sometimes, which is like a good and a bad thing, but like she will do anything to help you no matter what time it is, what you need. Like I think it is insane, and I just respect that so much. And then I would say the next person is one of my friends. I don't really feel like giving them a shout out, but someone who works so hard for everything they have, is so mindful of everyone else all the time, even when it's not to their benefits. Is just so giving and energetic and fun, like probably like the nicest person you'll ever meet too. It's insane. It is so hard to think of someone who even comes to their level. The next prompt, how would I describe myself? That is so broad, but I feel like I would describe myself as someone who, how do you even answer that? That's an impossible question. I think I'm gonna go somewhere along the lines of with this question. I feel like I work hard and I have like a decent amount of determination and grit, but I've never really found something that I'm like really good at. And I think that's one of the things I am really looking forward to the next few years, is finding that thing. I feel like it's coming. I feel somewhat of a breakthrough, and I just haven't really felt that with anything yet. I feel like I'm somewhat decent at most things, and I can be successful at whatever I really try to be successful at. But there's just not that one thing that I'm like, that's my calling, or that's my thing. And in some ways I feel average, and like I know calling your average is kind of like you know you're not average. It's kind of just like I'm average. But in some ways I do, and you know, others might see me totally differently, but that's just like inside what I think. Like that's the thought I have every day of myself. But what is that thing that's just waiting out there for you? What are you looking to find for yourself? Ooh, boy, my hands. I am feeling like I'm at school and I'm writing a lot and I don't know why. What are the 3 things I like most and least about myself? They're just really going in on me right now. I would say, this is another tough one that I'm trying to think of on the spot. I like that when I have a goal in mind, I, with exceptions, do whatever I can to reach that goal. Determination would be how I categorize that, I guess. I feel like I have a confidence that shows up when it wants to. You know, there'll be days when like talking to one of my friends or talking to like just someone at school is like hard for me. Like it's that sort of awkwardness that just comes and goes. But there's a lot of times where I'm so comfortable in my skin and it just like happens. And I'd say that I love how on demand that confidence just comes. So I'd say I definitely like that my confidence is growing. And for the third thing, I would say I like that I work for what I want. I work to reach my goals. I mean, I feel like that's kind of the same thing as determination, but I feel like I am so motivated to reach my goals. Like once I start doing something and I get like if I was to start doing something that I really enjoy and I'm like really invested in it, like I will finish it tonight no matter what. So I'd say that's definitely one of them. I am motivated. Alright, so the video dropped out. I'm not sure why. I think it was getting pretty long, but I wasn't really paying attention. I finished the 3 things I liked about me, and moving on to the 3 things I like least about myself. This one is clearly much easier, which is the saddest thing, and I'm sure everyone can understand that. I am distracted so easily. I have the attention span of a squirrel. For good and bad, I feel like I'm very distracted because I keep a lot in my mind and I have really good memory. And I also feel like I'm distracted like when I don't want to do something I have to do, such as schoolwork or something of that nature. I will take every excuse I can to not do it. I will do the most random things, or if a notification pops up on my phone, I will literally just go and do that because I don't want to do what I'm doing. So that's definitely something I need to work on this coming year and in the future. I like least about myself that I don't have a lot of confidence in myself, and I feel like that's contradictory to what I just said. But I think the message I was trying to put out, what I liked about myself, is that it's growing and it's getting better. So I guess I would say I am unsure of myself. That's a good way to put it. The next one would be just like I compare myself to others, not in the same way as compare myself to others, not in the same way as some people do with like scrolling through Instagram or whatever social media and comparing yourself in like body image ways. But I'm very competitive like academically, which I didn't really like love saying that, but compare myself with grades and with test scores and like this year, like what colleges I end up getting into and what others colleges get into. That part of me I do not like. It's just simply not necessary. There's so many other factors and just a waste of time, but I have that thought so many times a day. I'll get into everything else that I've been doing to kind of combat this, but I've been working really hard on myself to do the best I can, and that kind of distracts me. And I've also started like SAT tutoring through Khan Academy, so I've been working on that sort of thing, like my reading, writing, math skills. But I do want to stress the point that I think it's important to be competitive with yourself and have goals academically for yourself. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, I'm just saying comparing yourself to others is besides the point. It's dinner time. I will be back. Hello, so I am back. We had a very nice dinner, and apologize if this is a little bit broken, but I'm gonna try to retrieve my thoughts. So the next page, I actually came to a good stopping point. Identifying your top 5 lifetime values is a shortcut to identifying your goals. What are your top 5 values? And I remember we read off a few of them. I would say friendship is definitely one of mine. Friendship. Wealth. Prosperity. Adventure. What else we got here? 2 more. Health, learning, love, integrity, art, leisure, creativity, sustainability, community. Let's see what else. Let's search the internet. Sample life values. See what else stick. Dependability, reliability, loyalty, commitment, open-mindedness, consistency, honesty, achievement. Oh, that's a good one. Courage, creativity, dependability, determination. Determination. Success. We love some successful people. Choose your mission. Life is worth one. Here are examples of how some high-achieving, inspirational people might have worded their own mission statements. Oh, so I'm writing a mission statement now. This is interesting. Walt Disney. My mission in life is to make people happy. These are all very interesting. I just read through all those quickly. I'm trying to think of all the possible places I see myself in the future, maybe like career-wise or goal-wise, and I think a lot of them come down to, I don't want to say making people happy, but healing people maybe, or comforting others, entertaining others. My mission in life is to make content, interact, and be there for others. is to make content, interact, and be there for others in a way that is entertaining, compassionate, and I want to say loving, but like friendship-wise. Entertaining, compassionate, and fulfilling. Alright, so now we have a mission statement, something I was not expecting to do today when I woke up this morning. Oh my god, follow your dreams. They know the way. This book is just so aesthetically pleasing. A goal is a dream to set to paper. Don't just think it, ink it. It sounds incredible, but according to Dave Cole, a professor at Virginia Tech, 80% of Americans don't have goals, approximately 16%. So they do have goals, but they don't ever write them down. Only 4% do write down their goals, and fewer than 1% actually review them on an ongoing basis. So this side is just a blank area to write down these things. And I'm gonna use this as, let's say like a year from now, I wanna look back and accomplish these things. I will share as much as I feel comfortable with this, and this is gonna be the last part of the video. But I mean, everything up to this point is kind of working our way towards this. So this is, as you can see by the smile forming on my face, very exciting for me, and it feels good to be at this point. So I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get in my feels for a moment and do this. I just had the realization that at the end of this year, as in from now to December 31st, I will have been applying to colleges, maybe some acceptances, and I will have, oh my god, I will know where I'll be that following year, wherever that may be, in the sense. That's a crazy thought. Yeah, and a few of these I just wrote down quickly are more financial goals and just some aspirations for that, and then some YouTube and content related with like TikTok and all these different things, some more personal ones, some family goals, so this is crazy. I don't know, I'm feeling really good about this. Thank you so much for watching. This was a great time. I feel so good about this, and I just really enjoyed doing this. It was nice sitting down, compressing my thoughts, taking a moment to sit down and relax, and as you can tell with all these changes, like I'm getting excited for what's to come, and I hope you are too. First, see you Sunday. Crazy to say. And I hope to see you all soon.